This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello, welcome to the Think Tank. We'll use critical thinking, deductive reasoning, and just a pinch of common sense to draw unbiased logical conclusions. Today we're here to talk about Judge Hanigan. I don't know if you remember, this was the case that there was ICE agents going up into a courthouse to arrest people that were actually there trying to maintain their citizenship, doing their regular showing up to court. I don't understand and know the process completely, but I do know that they show up to court and it's part of the immigration process. This is what their normal thing is. And ICE agents was running up while people was doing their normal reporting, like, nah, we taking you out. You won't get a chance to do that. Nah, you ain't good here, son. Judge Hanigan saw this about to happen to Flores right before her in the courtroom and took decisive action. Instead of allowing Flores to exit through the doors, it went through the private judge's door to get out, which is not public, where ICE agents wouldn't be running up in, and tried to help this immigrant escape being taken away. Now, there was a trial before, and the judge was like, yo, misdemeanor. And it was like, well, the judge is working with the new judge. You trying to run up in the judge's court. We're not letting you do that. This is the court. There's been a felony case since then, and the case went on for 4 days, and they found this federal judge guilty of helping this immigrant escape. So while there have not been a lot of successful indictments of people going after or trying to go against Trump, this does set a precedence. Hey, everybody, this is your boy Leo. You know me. I've been doing commercials for 15 years, television commercials, radio ads, billboards. Now I'm trying to step it into the big leagues. I want to be an independent filmmaker. I've got the degrees, I've got the experience, and I need your help to make my first independent film, Garot. So Garot is Boys in the Hood meets Clue. So these dudes from Brooklyn is trying to buy their drugs to supply the hood. So they go to the mafia stronghold and they purchase their drugs, but one of them turns up dead. And now there's a race to find out who did it. The Godfather's going to send in his hit squad, Squadra Assassina, to take them out. They don't figure out who did it because somebody died on his turf and he's not happy and he can't have stuff like that happening in his business. So please, if you want to show support, my Kickstarter campaign is down in the description box. This federal judge is now going to be likely unable to work as a judge again. I don't see that. Possibly 5 years in prison. I think it's $100,000, $400,000 in fines. Like, this is a very, very, very serious matter. It is a felony. It's a federal judge that was going against the Trump regime. This sets a precedence. If a federal judge can be arrested for trying to help an immigrant escape in her own courthouse, what does that mean for anybody on the streets obstructing ICE, for people that don't want ICE running up in their businesses, for ICE being stopped from walking up in your own home? If a federal judge is arrested for protecting an immigrant in their own courtroom, granted, she tried to help them escape, so in the courthouse. So while ICE is running up in elementary schools, while ICE is running up in churches, while ICE is running up in courts, the message is stand down or we'll arrest you. And this is something that we all as a nation should pay attention to. Federal time for helping an immigrant, helping somebody who could be your neighbor, your friend, your family member. You might have a cousin that came from Venezuela or from Colombia, and you try to help them and you can get a felony charge and be in prison for years. That's the precedence that this court case has established. I just needed to bring y'all up to speed. This is LC signing out.